For millennia, we prayed to the gods. We asked them for rain, for health, for victory. We built our entire civilizations around stories of their power. But what happens when we stop praying to the gods and start becoming them? In our last journey, we explored how Homo sapiens conquered the world. We saw how our species went from an insignificant ape to the master of the planet. We solved the ancient problems that haunted our ancestors for thousands of years: famine, plague, and war. For the first time in history, more people die from eating too much than from eating too little. So the great question that drives our time is no longer about survival. It's about ambition. It's what's next. In his breathtaking sequel, Homo Deus, A Brief History of Tomorrow, Yuval Noah Harari argues that humanity is embarking on a new quest. Having tamed the world around us, we are now turning inwards, aiming to re-engineer humanity itself. Our new goals, he claims, will be nothing short of godlike: to achieve immortality, to find universal happiness, and to attain the power of creation and destruction, the power of divinity. This is the story of our future. A future where we try to upgrade Homo sapiens into Homo Deus. To understand our future, Harari first forces us to confront a radical idea about our present. The idea that you are an algorithm. For centuries, humanism has taught us that every human has a single, sacred inner self, a soul that possesses free will. But modern neuroscience and biology tell a different story. They have found no evidence of a soul. Instead, they see the human body as an astonishingly complex biochemical algorithm. Your choices, your emotions, your desires, they aren't the product of some mysterious free will. They are the result of billions of neurons calculating probabilities. When you feel fear, love, or anger, it's just a series of biochemical reactions refined over millions of years of evolution. The voice you hear in your head, the one you call I, is not a single entity. It's a narrator trying to make sense of the complex storm of processes happening within your body. This idea is crucial, because if humans are just algorithms, then it opens a terrifying possibility that a non-biological, non-conscious algorithm like an AI could one day run the calculations much better than we can. And that brings us to the next stage in our genealogy of belief. For thousands of years, authority came from the gods. Then, during the humanist revolution, authority shifted to human feelings. We were told to listen to our hearts. But Harari argues we are now in the middle of another great shift. Authority is moving once again, from humans to algorithms. He calls this new worldview Dataism. Dataism sees the entire universe as a flow of data, and it sees every organism, including you, as a data processing system.
In this new religion, the highest value is not God, nor is it human experience. The highest value is information flow, and its greatest commandment is to connect to the system, to process more data, and to share your experiences. Think about it. We already trust algorithms with our lives. We trust Google Maps to navigate our cities, Amazon to recommend our books, and Spotify to curate our emotions. Why? Because they have more data. They know our patterns, our desires, our weaknesses, often better than we know ourselves. As these algorithms become more powerful, we will cede more and more authority to them, until one day the most important decisions of our lives, who to marry, what career to pursue, even how to vote, will be made by a digital God that knows us better than we could ever hope to know ourselves.
So here is the great paradox of our future. Our quest to become gods, to live forever and be perfectly happy, is leading us to create an all-knowing, all-powerful system that may render us completely irrelevant. By trying to upgrade ourselves, we may be engineering our own obsolescence. The future that Homo Deus paints is not one of evil robots taking over. It's a future of blissful convenience, where we willingly hand over our freedom for comfort and superhuman efficiency. But in this world, humanity may split into two: a tiny elite of algorithm-enhanced superhumans, the Homo Deus, who own and control the data, and a vast new useless class, billions of people who are not just unemployed, but unemployable, because the algorithms can do everything better. This, Harari warns, could be the greatest inequality in history. This brings us to the final, haunting lesson of the book. This future is not a prophecy, it is a possibility. The most important question we can ask is not, what will the future be, but what do we want the future to be? Before we rush to upgrade ourselves, we must first understand ourselves. We must decide what we value, because if we don't know what we want to want, the market and the algorithms will decide for us. And so, the story of tomorrow leaves us with a choice. We stand at a crossroads, holding the tools to re-engineer life itself. The algorithms are watching. They are learning. The only question left is, who is writing their code?